I'm out here getting ready to fly a drone for the first time ever. And this is Todd. He's going to teach me how to do it. He's been piloting for a year and a half. He's certified. What is it? What's the term?
FAA Part 107 certification.
Yeah, those words.
Words. Yeah.
So he's going to teach me how to do it. He's going to show me how to set this thing up. And then we're going to get to flying.
Alright, well, each blade has an A and a B, and it corresponds to whether it's counterclockwise or clockwise orientation. And you can see on here where you got the lock and then unlock direction, and of course the B or the A right there. And on the drone itself, on the motors, you'll see B or you'll see A, and really you just follow the idiot-proof directions. And I'll usually just let it kind of spin itself. Then when it starts spinning the motor, I'll hold the motor and get it nice and tight. And then the A goes on the other one.
Oh, because they have letters on them.
They have letters on them. For the drone to stay stable, you need one going clockwise and one going counterclockwise on each side. That way it stays stable.
Oh.
Because if you got two going one direction and two going the other, it affects the aerodynamics of the bird. Whenever you power up a drone, you'll hear some sounds, just beeps going on. And some people may think that's the brain and everything, and every drone has its own brain. That's got a barometer, gyrometer, just like your phone. When you use how you can use it as a compass, drones have the same thing to help it stay stable in the air, so when it veers off, it'll autocorrect. Now the sounds you hear whenever you power up and everything, that's the brain activating the electronic speed controls. Without the ESCs, the blades would spin full throttle all the time. And the brain communicates to the motors through the electronic speed controls, okay, you go at, let's say, 10%. And then, when you throttle up, it goes up to 100, and that way.
So in order for it to stay balanced, it's basically like each blade has to spin it can spin at a different speed.
Each one can spin at a different speed.
Stay balanced.
Yes, in fact, whenever you pitch forward, the forward blades are spinning less than the back because the back's giving it thrust.
Right.
Yeah.
So I wasn't trying to hold your hands just there.
Oh yeah.
I kind of was a little bit.
But yeah, whenever you're throttling and it's angling like this, chances are the backs are going faster than the fronts, and then the same thing when you're going sideways. These are going at a different rate than these, and that's all controlled through the brain, communicating to the ESCs, communicating to the motors.
All right, let's get started. Let me get that out of my face. Let's get started. So that guy's in there. I don't know what to do next. I don't even know how to turn this on. Do I turn it on? Hey, there's an on button. Are we ready to do that yet? Probably not in this dugout.
One thing you always want to do is you want to always turn the controller on.
Turn it on first?
Before the bird.
I'm gonna grab this thing too. I probably gotta lick it to make it stick though, right? Alright, so are we ready to go out here?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go. Oh, I don't have enough hands. So I just turned this on for the first time and it says, "Welcome, pilot." You see that? So it kind of makes me feel like I'm like Pacific Rim getting ready to run around one of those little robot guys. What are they called? Kaiju's a bad guy. What are the robot guys called? I'm definitely not putting that in there because I don't want them to hate me. Anybody watching this, they'll be like, "You don't know what they're called?" I'm gonna do a little rack focus from one drone to the other. So what's the first thing we got to do here?
Alright, one thing you always want to do is you want to turn on the remote control before the bird. That way there's no rogue radio frequency taking over your bird. That way when your bird wakes up, it'll sync to your remote controller and everything will be fine.
Let's just hope they don't attack.
Exactly.
Alright. So we got the drones in the air. I'm a little terrified right now because I don't want to crash it. I'm really scared that it's going to crash. So this guy's going to show me what to do. So
I'll show you some basic maneuvers and a way to get to know your drone.
Awesome. Alright, sweet.
Yep.
Check this out. So we just had a pretty awesome day of flying. Well, an awesome 40 minutes of flying.
Yeah.
I had 2 batteries, and they're both dead now. So thanks to this guy, I learned a lot. I almost crashed it only a couple times. I didn't actually crash it.
Only the ground, holes, birds.
All right, so we're gonna pack it up now and head in. Do you have any contact information? Do you do lessons or anything like that?
I could. I don't officially, but I could. Email me at todd.duermyer@gmail.com or hit me up on premierprod.com.
All right, make sure you go check it out. I'll see you later.
Later all.
So I've always been into crafts. Like I love DIY stuff, like doing stuff with my hands. And I just recently got into decoupage, and I love putting like comic books on stuff. So what I did was I got a bunch of comic books, ordered like a lot of them, like 25, and a bunch of shelves and stuff. And I've been cutting out the comic books and sticking them to the shelves. And it's a lot of fun. I really like the way it looks. Check it out. This is what I'm working on right now. I've been wanting to build a shelf like that for years, and I'm glad I did it because it looks great. I think it adds to the decor of the room. It looks really awesome. Plus, it was a really fun project, and I'm going to do a whole lot more, so make sure you stick around to check that out. So for those of you who don't know, I am an executive producer for the show called The SPIEL. That means that I have to help with guests and setting things up, and I actually edit the show. But today, I was in charge of the whole entire thing because the guy who normally is in charge wasn't here today, so I was next in line. So I had to take over for it, right? So I got here, ate something in the morning, and now it is 12:30. So it's been about 4 hours. So I'm getting really hungry. I was getting really hungry earlier, but we had a kitchen segment on, and they brought in pizza. This is the pizza, what's left over right here. And as most of you know, pizza is high carb. And I'm on carb cycling right now, so I didn't actually eat any of it. So I'm really, really hungry right now. This is me trying to fit in working out and eating right into my lifestyle. So that was an example of what to do. Don't eat high carb stuff when you're on a low carb day. Tomorrow I can do high carb just fine. Don't eat it today. But anyway, I just wanted to show you what I was doing today. This is the aftermath, all this stuff that's back here. And since Daniel had to leave and Jason's not here, and the talent is off, in their own area, I have to clean all this up by myself right now. I have to go put all this away. So this is me cleaning up all this junk. So I just got everything cleaned up. And now I'm doing file transfers. After each show, I have to take all the cards out of all the cameras so I can transfer them to a hard drive so that I can edit it later. So right now I'm just sitting here doing file transfers. I didn't have enough time to shoot me doing the vlog today because I was doing all this stuff. So I'm gonna have to take some shots from my friend Daniel. He shot BTS stuff today. So hopefully he's gonna send me some stuff to stick in here. So I just got back from a long day on set, and I need to go to the gym. I really don't want to go. I came home, sat down for a minute, and then after I sat down, I didn't want to get up. Like, I've been debating with myself whether I should go or not. But if I'm going to be one to tell you guys you should go whenever you don't want to go, I should definitely hold up to that. So now I'm making myself get up and go. It's actually really important to force yourself to go when you don't want to go. If you're hurt or sick or whatever, that's a different story. But if you just don't want to go just because you don't want to go, then that's not gonna work. You have to make yourself go. If you want to be successful, you have to make yourself go. Make yourself do the things that you don't want to do. Because the reason you've been unsuccessful to this point is because you haven't been making yourself do them. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm forcing myself to get up and go, and I'm going to head out there right now. So I just pulled up outside. I still really don't want to go. But I know that it's going to be worth it. So once I get in here and actually start working out, it's going to be a lot better. So I'm going to head inside. So I just left the gym. I'm exhausted, completely worn out. I had to move my car because people kept staring at me and I didn't want to do this in front of them. But I am still at the gym, for real. See, still here. You saw the workouts I was doing. From what I understand, those are still beginner workouts. I'm just trying to build muscle so that I can have that to help me lose weight. Muscle burns more calories than fat does. So the more muscle you put on your body, the faster you're going to burn the calories. So that's why I'm coming to the gym to work out, even though I need to lose weight. I'm putting on a little muscle mass, but that's going to help burn calories faster. Which it actually did, because of this challenge that I just did. I lost 42 pounds in 3 months. So ask anybody, that's really good. Anyway, my whole point is, I really didn't want to go, but I made myself come, and now I feel a lot better. Even though I'm sweaty and worn out and my back hurts, I'm really glad that I came. Because that's just another day down of trying to build up the muscle and, lose weight on this little journey that we're on. So if you're having any doubts or whatever, just find something that you find inspirational. Like I'm going to preface this by saying no homo. I love the way Chris Pratt, well, no, I want to word that differently. I'm really inspired by Chris Pratt. The dude was like 300 something pounds. Now he's 185 pounds. That's my goal, is to look like him. I'm not going to get down to probably 285 pounds. I'll probably be closer to like 230, according to my trainer. But you need to find whatever inspires you. Whatever inspires you to get to the gym and to go, do it. So that's the whole point of this little message that I had today. So just make sure you go. That's the main thing. So I just pulled into my house. If you remember from earlier, I was really hungry, and all I've had to eat today was some chicken before I went to the studio. And before I went to work out, I had a smoothie, like a peanut butter and chocolate and peanut butter smoothie. So I haven't really eaten a whole lot today, and on my way home, I really wanted to go to McDonald's, but I didn't. I just wanted something quick and easy. I didn't want to have to come home and cook and make sure I had, this and that type of macronutrient, have enough protein, carbs, fiber, all that kind of stuff. I just wanted to grab something fast and eat. But if I'm going to be successful, I can't do that. I can't give up just because it's hard. So I just wanted to tell you that, because it's one of those things that we all do. We kind of just give up for one day, and then the next day you're like, well, I'll just do it again today. And then it keeps happening over and over and over and over again. So just keep that in mind. I'm using my phone right now because my camera died. So I actually have a bracelet that I wear. If I try to make a bad decision, it's like a reminder, like, hey, remember why you're doing this. Yeah, if you need something like that, then do it. Like, get a bracelet, or I don't know, whatever it is that you need to help keep your mind focused on what you need to do. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm out.